I'm going to show you guys how to beat this with the cool and awesome way, which is just going to be buffing Tech Vegito and giving him a Whis so that way he can live normals. But we have to get that far. So let me go ahead and turn the audio on. And we'll just go through the motions of things until we can get to turn 5, basically. AGO Gogeta's on turn 3. That kind of sucks. Never mind. We could actually put off one of the Tech Vegetos next turn then. So, if I remember, we have to target the one that has 1 left. That's how we can tell which is the real one. So let's just go ahead and do this. And probably keep... I'll probably just keep that gods, honestly. They all have little things to be able to know, like, which one is the real one. But we can tell that this one is the real one because of the fact that it says 1 left. Okay. It does kind of suck because it means Int Gogeta 4 won't get his, like, additional attacks or anything like that. But again, we're not really caring about anyone but Tech Vegito, right? Let's just go ahead and put off my Vegito. I'm gonna do this because I'd rather get the one, my Tech Vegito, to get the stacks than anything. And that's fine. We get the additional super attacks guaranteed now. Yeah, we're good. Remember that Gogeta does get stronger as time goes on. So, well, as we like just continue to hit him, I should say. So we do have to be really careful about this. Okay. The thing that sucks is that Beast Gohan couldn't have gotten hit, so like we can't target the attacks towards us or anything like that. Honestly, it should just be fine though. I don't think we'll need to worry at all. Okay. Just slowly going through the motions of things. Honestly, I might just pause until we get to turn 5. Because this is going to take a while. Yeah, let me just go ahead and pause. We'll wait till we get to the actual turn itself. Alright, now that we have this setup, let's go ahead and transform Gogeta. Transform Gogeta. Or Vegito. Whoops. Let's go ahead and just do the Gogeta super attack right there. Pop this. And we can go ahead and use the other Whis. Do this. That. And we'll leave it as is. Now we just target all of the attacks towards us. This is going to raise our attack and defense as well, so our counters are going to hit that much more. Hopefully we can get the additional super attack from Hidden Potential as well. Alright. Yeah, already 1 million counters. Or 10 million, not 1 million. 37 million by AGO Gogeta. And we're going to do the same exact thing on next turn as well. Where if we don't kill, we're just going to pop Tech Vegito's stuff, and then it's going to target all the attacks towards him. We just won't have AGO Gogeta buffs, unfortunately. But it will be funny. It will be funny indeed. Because we still have our 60% damage reduction from Tech Vegito, and then the Whis is just going to give us 100%. Okay. The Vegito's counters are almost doing as much damage as Beast Gohan's just regular 18 key. That's funny. And that's before we even talk about the what's it called? That's before we even account for the multiplier that the counters are doing that's not being shown. Alright, and now that we have all of these attacks towards us, let's just go ahead and do the other Tech Vegito as well. And now we have 100% damage reduction. All of the attacks are targeted towards us. It's going to do a lot. We're just going to be sitting here for the longest time doing nothing. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. We're actually going to be able to kill the clones, which is the funniest part. They don't have a lot of health, which we can see, but it's because they don't really expect you to kill them, of course. They expect, like, once you hit the wrong clone, you just lose, in a sense, right? I didn't even think about that. We're also, like, supercharging the super attack as well. Because the attacks that we do from counters also buff the super. Though the super does not as much damage as the counters. Alright, here we go. I wonder how much attack stat is going to be at the end. It's gotta be like, I don't even know. Probably like around what we saw last turn. I would assume it's probably going to be around what we saw last turn, because with just all these buffs, right? That's crazy though, that all of these hits are going to be the same thing as AGO Gogeta's buffs. We're still on the first turn. For the first wave of hits I'm in. We're not even in that like big chunk in the second part. And the funniest part is that they're all guaranteed critting as well. I didn't even check the links to see who linked up better with Tech Vegeta. That was my bad. Not that it matters. We're still gonna win regardless. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We're like almost all the clones are less than half HP at this point. $14 million counters, man. Jesus. That means that they're at like what? Yeah, that's 45 million after the counter multiplier, I believe. That counts. We haven't actually been targeting the last clone though. I really hope he's not done attacking. Because remember, the last clone is the one that we have to kill since he's like the actual Gogeta. Or he's the fake clone, I should say. It's not like we'd be able to tell anyways though. Oh, there we go. We're targeting the real one now. Tech Gods honestly might just kill. Maybe not. They didn't get any of their stacks in, so that makes sense. Not a single stack at all. We might just be able to kill the clones at least, though. Yeah, that's one clone down. I have no idea how many attacks we have left. Well, that's that clone gone. We'll know when the turn is over by the super attack. Is that clone done? That clone is just honestly dead as well. Oh god. We might just be dead. That's the funniest part. Is we might just be dead. That's gonna be actually that's gonna make me cry if we win all this way. Just to barely not be able to kill. Oh, please just kill. Oh, that didn't kill. Oh god. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, actually killed every single clone except for the real one. Are you kidding me? Hopefully this goes a little bit better. I use a support memory too, and I also hit the Gogeta clones a little bit early So half of them are doing their attacks earlier. Let's go ahead and do this. Pop this. That. It doesn't really matter for Gogeta's super attack. Like the couple links aren't going to be that big of a deal. Alright. I mean, I was gonna say we could just go ahead and pop his active heal, but forgot we're not below 50% HP. Do this, and oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, I already did pop the item. I wasn't sure. Dude, look at all of the attack already. Half of the HP, bro, man. Just from that one thing alone. And we haven't even done the super attack yet. Oh my god, 38 million. This is, they've gotten like maybe one stack. On maybe 1 or 2 turns of stacking attack, and that's it. Dude. And we're like, all this is gonna be guaranteed crits as well, because we've already got hit like 5 times. There is gonna be the super attack, but it's not gonna matter because we have 100% damage reduction right now. Yeah, this is, it's like, it doesn't even matter. That being said, are there any more? I don't see any of the other attacks directed towards... Oh my gosh, am I targeting? No, I am not targeting. I forgot that it auto locks onto it on the top. But I was gonna say, no, there is a couple of the real Gogeta. You could tell because it's the int SSR art is different than the others. Because I believe that it's the Tech TUR versus the int, or the Tech SSR versus the int SSR. Yeah, those are the Tech SSRs from long time ago, man. It's kind of boring how easy it is. To be fair, you're not supposed to be using support items or anything like that. So by doing this, like, we're genuinely going against what it's intended. They don't want you to use items. But it's funny. It's funny regardless. Honestly, it doesn't even matter as much anymore as much as it is for the real Gogeta. Yeah, we've actually hit damage limit. We've hit the damage cap from how much these counters are doing. That's actually crazy. Is he just dead? Yep, we won. It took a lot longer than it should have, but like I said, I messed up the setup on the first time because you're supposed to target the clones the turn before you use Vegeta, so that way there's more attacks on them, and I forgot to do that. But either way, very easy, very awesome way to just complete it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'll probably go ahead and show how to beat it without support items on the next one. But thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. See you guys in the next one. Peace.